Good afternoon, everybody. Better grab my glasses. I need those. And you know, it's funny. I had all my scissors and everything sitting there. I put them away. I was cleaning up the dust. I put them on my other desk, forgetting that I was going to be using them. Ah, silly me. Silly, silly me. Okay, let's get that in there. Sorry about that. I forgot to put that in there. So today is Monday, so we're working on that blue journal. I had to organize, well, I'm still not organized myself, but I get a lot of orders in my YouTube channel, and I decided I'm trying this. I write all orders down, but now I bought one of these things where I can, you know, if I'm going to be away, I'm not wasting a week. So I grabbed one of those, and it's really helped me today to focus on what I have to do. I have to be careful too, because sometimes I watch a video and all of a sudden whatever they're doing, I want to do. Let me just tell you, I just want to do. And then I end up getting distracted. And then I get behind in orders, and then I get mad at myself, and then I oh, sorry. What I want is not there. It must be still upstairs. Oh well. I wanted to. It's funny is it's hot outside. It's cool down here, but I'm feeling a little cool on my legs. So I must have left my purple blanket upstairs when I brought it home yesterday. Oh well. And I should have made myself a tea because I'm very thirsty. I'll take a mouthful of water real quick, guys. As I yawn. Because you know me, I have to turn on a video and yawn. Today, I did not want to get out of bed. I've been trying on Monday through Fridays. I set my alarm at 9:30 because I like to be out of bed by 10. And so I roll out of bed between 9:30 and 10. Today, it went off at 9:30. I said, okay, I turned it off and I just kind of lay there. A lot of times my cats are with me, so I cuddle with them and pet them and love them. That was me taking a big mouthful of water. And then, or I fall back to sleep. And I did fall back to sleep this morning. Woke up a few minutes after 10. I said, no, I'm just going to lay here for a few more minutes. And I fell back to sleep till 20 after 10. And then I rolled over, looked at my clock again, 20 after 10. I was like, oh, I'm just going to lay here for 10 more minutes. Turned into 20 more minutes. And at 28 to 11, I was like, boy, could I just stay in this bed today? But I didn't. I forced myself up, got myself going, get this day started. A little later than I planned, but I did it. So we're working on the blue journal again. I really need to work probably some of this on, or we're going to be all day getting this done. So I still have to get something here. I haven't come across that. I have an idea now what I want to put in there. I have to get something for that book. Oh, I made this tag. I did what it started out as is, I don't know what I was doing it for. I was making it for something, and I started with pink. Well, one went in a journal. It was for a journal. And then I had leftover pink. So I went ahead and I just threw all kinds of things all over the floor. I did a pink bag. I know what it started out as. I got to put this in the mail today. It started out as I wanted this tag in pink. So I did that with the stencil and did a texture paste on it. Right? And I wanted that. Well, I still had so much pink, so then I decided I needed a spot in here, somewhere in here. I needed something on this one book page. So I pulled out the pink bag and I set like a little, one of those cellophane bags and did the pink on that. And for this journal. And I had some pink left over, so I went ahead and just finished off that. Then I remember, oh, I could do some blue because I have the blue journal I'm working on. So I went ahead and I did these blue ones, right? Well, then I overdid it again. The only thing I didn't do was bags. So then I took the little bit of blue and then added purple, and I made a couple purple tags. And then these I should have done some of this in blue because these are great even to collage with. And I did that. So that was just on because I started with that pink and then went ahead. So now I'm thinking, and I know one of this might look really nice in here. And I was watching a new lady. And I've got I know what I got to do. There we go. What I'm going to do is put that like that. So it's more definite of where that begins. There we go. We're going to do that. Oh, that might not stick. To tear it a little bit more. I don't want it to fully stick. I just want it to lean over. And I was going to say something. And now I forgot what I was going to say. I think that'll look nice. And then, of course, we have to cover the back. So we'll go ahead and cover the back. Then we know we have that pocket done. Because we have a lot to do in that journal. A lot. So today, I got to try to just keep myself focused and work hard and maybe not yap so much about everything. Yesterday was a beautiful day, though. How was your guys' weekend? Mine, Saturday, I didn't do a lot. I think I stayed in all day Saturday. Friday, we were out all evening. We didn't get home till after 8. I found this store, a grocery store, close to where Gab works, and it has a huge fruit and vegetable department, the best I've seen, and the prices, I got like strawberries for lately strawberries here have been $5 or $6 for strawberries, and Jacob loves fresh strawberries. It's one of his favorite fruits, that and raspberries, and he eats a lot of fresh fruit. I put fresh fruit in he gets a sandwich with either raspberries or strawberries. Sometimes he'll ask for grapes. He likes watermelon, but he finds by the time lunch comes, it gets too watery and it drips all in his lunch. He likes his grapes, but grapes have to be sweet, and sometimes, you try them and they're not good. But mainly he eats strawberries. That's his ultimate favorite. So I put that in his lunch, and I buy the small cucumbers and I cut it into 4s, and that goes in his lunch with his thing. He eats a lot of fruits and vegetables and loves raw vegetables. And so strawberry. So now that I found these, and I love to eat strawberries, and I just found a real whipping cream because I'm trying to get back to getting my carbs down and getting down in my weight, trying to get some weight off again. Well, I've always been trying. I just have some bad weeks. Well, with everything that happened, I just was not in the mood of watching all my carbs, and I wanted feel-good food, and I just wasn't wanting to deal with that. I was still eating good, but I have this lasagna soup I love, and it is a carb attack. But anyways, so we went there, and they have a great deli, and the ladies are really nice there because Jacob is one of these kids that doesn't like change much. So he likes a certain ham, and that's what he normally always eats. Well, since going there, I've been trying to open up his world a little bit more. That's too dark. Don't know if I'm going to have the right shade of blue for that. That is, oh, don't speak too soon, Christina. We could go lighter, but I'm not sure lighter would look good. I'm not sure lighter would look good. That's two turquoise. Two turquoise. I'm looking in my vintage seam binding that I pick up. It's black and creams. Where they're sitting, it's hard to tell. And I haven't put these in their spot yet, but I don't think I have any blues in there. This is a new package I bought. I just get rid of the bag because the bag isn't even doing anything. So, you know, when you go, sometimes you find, but I got no blue in that. Got a nice pink, but not much of it. Okay, so I don't have a lot in blue. That is the biggest problem. Now, this blue lace kind of goes nicely. So let's try that. Let's leave that out because we could use that. I wanted something more sorority. See, I can't even speak. What do you do when your tongue doesn't want to work for you? What do you do when your tongue doesn't want to work for you? Let's see in this ribbon what I have in blue. We'll dig in here. Have that blue. I should pull these blues out anyways. Since I'm working with blue, I should have pulled these out earlier. I went through and I bagged them all because I couldn't put everything on cards. Let's do that. I think that's it. I have in blues. Yep. Not a lot of blue because it's not something I work a lot with. Even blue lace. I don't even have a lot of blue lace because it's really not something I generally work a lot with. And I'm trying to break out of always doing pink or purple. I say that. And then I have, oh, this is my mess that I gotta get cleaned up. I don't think I have any blue in there. This is stuff I've got to get onto the cards, and it's my leftover lace project. No, okay, so I didn't think I had any blue in there. That lid doesn't fit, but that's okay. There we go. Ooh. Move that back down. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I'm glad I went in there. And now my perfect roll I did. Let's cut that much. Because I don't want my roll to unroll too much. Ooh, stay in there nice and neat for me, please. Now, I do it two ways. Sometimes I tie it like this, but my bows don't always... I'm not the greatest bow person, okay, guys? I do my best. And these bows are sometimes a little harder because the satin's only on the one side, right? So sometimes if I can get them to work like this, I'll just flip that around the best I can. And then sometimes I'll just glue it to the top like that. But in this case, I'm going back to my hole punch. Ooh! Back to my hole punch. Do you know I just bought reinforcements and oh yeah, I haven't lost them. I was just about to say, and I already misplaced them. I already misplaced the one I took out. I just got to take it out and put it back in there. These don't work as well as the other ones. These have a different finish to them. than before. And I'm just really disappointed. They just don't ink up because of... Now, this doesn't have to be super dark, but they've got a finish on them now, so they don't ink really well. So I'm really in this, and the exact same ones I bought because I just reordered. See, they don't do their thing anymore. They're not paper anymore. It's not perfect, but at least it doesn't look as white. Go around and ink that up. Put it back in there. I'm just lucky I don't get a lot, so I'm gonna have to go on the hunt for the old-fashioned paper ones. I'm disappointed in those this time. Okay, then the other way I do it is I just pull it through. Come on through. It's not like you're a small piece. And I try to balance it here. I just noticed there's tape on the end here we got to take off. Okay. And then we're gonna... Now you can do it. Sometimes I double knot it, sometimes I don't. Why is tying a knot seem like so difficult for me right now? I don't know why, but it does. Now you could leave it and you could just put it like this even on your, if you wanted to. The double knot might have to come out because I didn't give myself a lot of room for the bow. Unknot it. It needs to be here. I thought it was going to be extremely long. I really need to find some. I got to get some sari silk. I just can't find it here. And I know a lot of shops sell it, but I can only find US shops. And the unfortunate part for me is I love to support more creators in the States. By the time I add the exchange and the delivery exchange, it's just way out of my price point. And I haven't come across a Canadian seller that sells it. Now that bow didn't turn out as nicely as the other one did, but it's still good. Sometimes you just got to play with it. And sometimes I'll go back again when I don't feel the pressure doing it so perfect on camera. And then we're just going to stick it in that pocket. And it's just going to speak for itself. There we go. Done. That pocket's full. I still haven't decided what we're going to do there. I did have something, didn't I, at one time in there? I was sure I did, guys. But maybe I'm wrong. I think I am. I could put something like that in there. She could go in there nicely. Is she too big? I love her. She turned out so nice, and that's the only... I think I'm almost out of that to find that. I think I got that at Christmas time at... she does go in there nicely. But I really wanted this to be sticking up the top. That's what I wanted. I wanted it like this, so it stuck out at the top. And why is that thing sticking out the top? What thing is that that's sticking out the top? Don't like it. Oh, this. That's because that wasn't meant for there. I was showing somebody these envelopes and how you can use it. So we need something to go in there too. I don't have many tags, so we have to make we need to work on tags. As you guys can see, I still have this terrible cough. See, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do here. I like that page, just that, this here. Ow! I just stuck myself with the pin. Oh, Boo Boo got me good yesterday. I went to get a paper where she was sleeping. I pulled the paper sheet and slit my finger. That little booger. She is just, she sleeps so close to me. Today she's not. I don't know why. Today I have a little tiny bit of a break because Andre has a meeting, so Jacob didn't come home at 3:30. They have an after-school program as well where he can stay at the school. And so today he stayed at the school. Did I have any tags in here? No, I didn't. I have tags that I printed, but they're too small right now. I don't have any big tags because I have to make them. This music paper is great. Maybe I'll just fold it in half. It just keeps getting all... Same with another piece in there, and then it doesn't make it easy and it's tearing it. So they need to go like this with those pieces. But I don't really like folding them in half because these baskets are great, but if your papers are a little big. And I was watching another creator today. She just does journal flip through. She doesn't really make anything. I am a very elaborate. I have to decorate mine, but she does where she doesn't, her stuff is simple, but so beautiful. And I really need to do some of that. I think what I printed today, but I do not know where I put what I printed today. Somehow I think I put it under that music paper. Maybe this is a good spot for one of them. This came out really, really little. It is an envelope. I bought a ruby and pearl envelope, printable, but it came out little. It's a tiny one. It's super, super tiny. Super, super tiny. And of course, these pieces won't go to waste because, well, these ones can't really cover a tag. But what I've been doing lately, I am in love with these type of envelopes, and you're going to be seeing me use them a lot in my projects. So I just go ahead, and a lot of time, and it's good in scraps too for other things. But I find plain scraps I don't use as much as I use my wallpaper scraps. And then fold that over. And I sometimes use these too for stamping on. They're great for stamping on too. I already forgot. So a lot of times now when I get these, because now that's a scrap, I make these little envelopes. So a lot of times now I got to get a box, another box just to have hanging around, which are going to be, like, I have a box that's got my scraps I use for scrappy pats. And then I need a box now for things I would use to make little envelopes. And then I just fold it over and make a quick envelope. And sometimes you get the white. I don't worry about that. I just trim up the side. There, and that's what doesn't go to waste, right? This is great to cover an envelope. I mean, a journal card, whatever. Christina, your brain is like today. Now fold this in half. This is a tiny one, but it's still cute. Tiny, tiny, tiny. glasses are filthy. No wonder I can't see. I can't see anything with them off, and I can't see anything with them on. Oh, we got a piece of doily. Let me give these a quick clean so I can see. There we go. Now I can see. I guess I didn't really have to print on the back, but sometimes it just looks nice when you do. I don't know why I did glue. It's hard needing glasses for looking close because I put it up in my hair, and I think that's why sometimes it gets a little dirtier than, not that my hair hasn't been cleaned, I just washed it. And I don't put hair products in my hair. I don't use a lot of hairspray or mousses or that because I color my hair still. Yes, I did go gray for a little bit. I didn't like it. Yeah, I'm glad I did it because I grew out all the color. So it was like all healthy, fresh hair. And again, I might do that another time, but I don't know if I will. It was easy when I did it the first time because it was during COVID. So we weren't going anywhere, so nobody was seeing me anyways. But, so I like to color my hair. So because I like to color my hair, I trade off on not using a lot of hair products in my hair. Because I have psoriasis and I get it on my scalp really bad. I get it on my hands, my elbows bad, and I get a couple little patches on my face and some patches on my knee. But my hairlines, I get it bad. I have it really bad in the back where, where you sweat. Nothing I can do about that, right? Just the way it is. Something I developed in my 50s. I never had it. Never. In my 50s, for some reason, I don't know if it was menopause that brought it on. Well, I have psoriasis. What I'm not going to, I wasn't thinking of putting a pocket here, but now I'm wondering if I should put a pocket here. And then we can, this is great. Say you have a page, like even here where you're not going to put much, that might be better suited there for what I'm going to do. So he is going to go there, and I need a little paper clip, which I hoard sometimes. I still got lots. But we're going to make something to go inside that pocket. We're just going to put it here because it was technically supposed to go where I thought it was going to go. Now, I could have, if I wanted to, I could do what I did here and use the envelope as a pocket down there. But I don't want to, I want it left like that. There, we'll just do that. Okay. Now back to that page we're working on. Okay. Do I have a pocket made? No, this one's too big for this journal. Could put that there, but it's not screaming to me. Oh, I do have that pocket. Yep, I think we'll do that one. I like that pocket. Does it suit that? Let's not make sure it doesn't. Well, that didn't glue well. I got to figure out what up in there. I don't like it on the newspaper. Mucus paper. Mucus. Now I'm back to that blue again. Just seeing where I like it best. I don't want to cover that up. Nope, we're going to put it here. Just not sure about it there. See, it's already got its journal card. I think what I shall do is make another one. Then I'm almost wondering if I should make one using a digital. It might be too much there. That might look good there. Oh, maybe we'll use this one. I just got to trim it off. I'm going to do it the same way I do the book page. The only difference is in this, and all you do basically is glue it like this, right? Yes, you do lose the one side that's nicely colored, but we got to even this off. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to cough, guys. I'm sorry. Apologize. I have had this cough. I cannot get rid of it. My throat sometimes gets so sore. Last week I didn't do any more videos because it was so bad again. I could hardly swallow. I could hardly talk. And this week it seems to get better. I'm gargling all throughout the day with salt water. And see, I don't like that brown on there. It just makes me feel like the pocket is uneven. I don't know why. I kind of like that there. Okay. Now the thing is with this, because the way we got to move that out of the way. What I thought, I don't think I have any of that printed, which is too bad because it would look perfect. But I could just put some music paper scrap there. Not feeling it. Seeing what other scraps I have. I don't have a lot of scrap yet, guys. That's the problem. Because I haven't done any tags or anything. Oh, papers are sticking together. Maybe this. That'll make a nice pocket. What can I put there? I thought it would be nice if I lined the same blue in it. But I don't think so, Christina. Don't be so coordinated like that. Go outside of your box, Christina. Outside of your box. Back in here again. Do I have scraps on the other side? Let's see. I think I might have scraps on this one. Let's see. Okay, we think we just found a scrap we'll put on the inside. We'll put some polka dot. We'll put some polka dots. That's what we're going to do. I lost a piece of paper all the way down there. Fell the way down. That's what we're going to do. What you have to make sure is when you're folding, you put it close enough, but not close enough. And this is when I should have my glasses on again, guys. It really should be. This will also help reinforce the top as well, with it being paper, because you're sliding things in and out of there. So it does help reinforce that top too, so it doesn't tear. I don't necessarily have to put it over on this side, but I'm going to. It's not quite long enough, and I think it'll look funny if I do that short piece. So we'll go back to this, and we rip a piece off again. I'm just rough balling it here. Oh, my computer shut off. I don't think we're getting very far, are we, guys? But I might need to do. I don't have enough followers yet, guys, to do lives, because that's really what I need to do, is just turn this on and do a live. And what I might have to do is do that just in general. It's kind of what I'm feeling like, just sitting and doing a live and chatting, and there we go. And I'm just going to lightly do this along the edge. And if things don't match up, you just trim it up. No biggie. It's just that wallpaper left over at the edge. I gotta just grab my round circle punch. Of course, I didn't pull it out because I didn't know I was gonna do a pocket like that. I'll just eyeball it here. Inking this up too will help with some of those little white spots that seem to be on that one thing, and I think that's because I didn't trim up it well enough. Some people will do that hole beforehand, but I find it's pretty easy to go in and ink it up. Okay. Garbage. And there we go. Pocket. Pocket ready. Perfect. Now, I can do this. I'm going to leave it where I can put an extra item in it, or sometimes necessarily you don't always have to fill all the pockets. Someone might want to put something in it, so they might need a space, but it's up to you how you want to do it. I have a habit of putting so much in my pockets. Didn't really get that well inked. Go. So technically right now we have a pocket here and we have a pocket here, but you could come in. I don't like how dark that is. If you wanted to, you don't have to. I'm just going to show you. You could put another little pocket here if you wanted to. That's up to you. I might in the end, but I'm not positive yet. What I might do, I should have measured this before, but I can still do it. I'll put it here. I'm not going to put it on yet. I'm going to think about it. because I kind of have an idea what I could put in it if I wanted to. But I kind of do like it there. I do like it, guys. I do. So it's going to go in there. It's going there, guys, because I like it. Okay. Got an itchy eye. That cute. I like it. And that's where sometimes it's only on paper, so I'll have to go back in. She could go in there nicely. She'll look cute in there. I think she'll look cute in there. Where do I like the chair? Trying to decide which one I like more. Nope, I like her. I don't think it makes a big difference, but I like her. Okay, so let's get... And remember, I told you guys sometimes I don't always use cardstock because cardstock is getting expensive, and I have a lot of these books that they're really not vintagey, and so I like to use up these book pages, and that way too I'm not, if using cardstock is brand new, this is taking this out of the landfill, which makes me feel better. I'm going to fold this over. That kind of doubles it up. By the time I do this, I've got 4 layers of paper. You can use cardstock if you want, but I have a lot of these books. That book in particular, that's not really vintage. And I keep meaning to dye it, and I'm so far behind in doing some tea dyeing. But now that the summer's here and the warmer weather's here, I can do that. See, I live in the basement, and like I said, it's cool down here, even though upstairs it's really warm. Andre, just as I said that, Andre's upstairs saying, oh, it's really warm. He's had meetings today for work. He works from home. He's fortunate because otherwise he'd have to be leaving the house by 5:30 in the morning because his company is in Montreal in the city, and the trains leave here only at early morning, and he's got to take, so he's been fortunate. He's been able to stay home. And there, but there's talk this year. Oh, I did not cut that well, guys. Let's see how I can fix that up. That's what happens when you don't put on your glasses, guys. That's what happens. There we go. We'll fix it up now. But I need my... Huh? All right. He's off to get Jacob at school. There we go. And the thing is, because by the time I had all the paper on, let me get my glasses on, see what time we're at. Now that he's doing that, I'm like, what time is it? Oh my goodness, guys, we are at 45. See, even with my glasses on, those numbers are so 45. Oh, I just sat in my chair really roughly and rolled backwards. Where did I put those papers? It must be in this basket. I gotta sort the baskets again and get them better organized. I have those scraps, remember? That I tore off of. Not quite. There we go. See that? Those scraps from that envelope came in handy, guys. Come on. And yes, I will turn that into a tag as well. And make a cute little tag. Glasses down so we can see the paper properly. It is not. Maybe I need to pull out my thinner scissors. That might work better. There we go. That did work better. That was a smarter move, Christina. Anyway, I was telling you, the weekend. And I totally sidetracked myself, right? So, and then we went and ate at McDonald's, and they had a play area. So we ate, normally we do what, we call it a picnic in the car. To make it fun for Jacob. It just saves us having the hassle of getting him in and out of McDonald's and things like that sometimes. But they had a play area, so we thought, oh, okay, it's a nice day. So we went and ordered, and he played well, and it was busy, so it occupied him, and he played well in the play area while we ordered McDonald's and waited for it. And then we had McDonald's, and then Gab wanted to go to another store, even though Andre was really done with shopping. He hates shopping. It's not fun shopping. It's really isn't. It's just grocery shopping. But she wanted to go to the store. It's called Munchies, and it's got all these unique candies in it. I like it because it's the only place I can get Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Yes, Dr. Pepper cotton candy. It is, if you like Dr. Pepper, well, it is the best. And I savor it. I don't have a lot left. I've been having a little bit on the weekend. Dr. Pepper cotton candy. It's expensive. So I only get it, I don't think I've had it for about 3 months because that little bag is $7. But it's worth the $7. If you love, I love Dr. Pepper. Love it. I could drink Dr. Pepper every day if I didn't have to worry about the sugar in it and the caffeine, because I found I've been drinking at night. I'd wait and have a Dr. Pepper like at 10 o'clock after I put Jacob. Well, then I can't go to sleep. So look, see, I used it a book page, and it's pretty sturdy, and that glue's still wet. So once that glue dries, it'll get a little bit hot. I got to decide what I'm going to do with the top of it. I don't know that yet. And I know what I want to put in there. I want to put a couple other little things. I want something like bigger. I have these bigger. I want to put it in, but I want to do it on cardstock. And I want to do it a little bit bigger. It could be a little writing spot. And look, see, I didn't put that corner down well enough. But that's easy fix. Easy fix. And like I could add a flower in here. Like I haven't embellished this yet. So I know what I want to get is a nice, I don't have a big one right now, but I want to get a big one and I want to put it on cardstock and put it in with it. Kind of want it to sit behind it, a frame, or like a nice label behind it. And I have one other idea I want to put in it. I'll wait till I figure it out and I'll show you the end results. And then we need a tag for in there, which we don't have yet. We'll have to come up with that idea. We have to make tags. Maybe tomorrow, since Tuesday is normally Tag Tuesday, maybe what we'll do is do some blue tags. But I might have some. Let me go into my tags that I keep. But even it's starting to get low. I do have that blue one, but it's too small. They have to be bigger. I have that blue one, but I don't know. I would like it a little bit wider if possible. I do have that blue one. That would fit nicely there. Maybe I should just take the blue out of here and put it in my box. That's what I'll do. But I definitely need to, I'll just pulling out the blue and I'll keep it over in my, anything with blue in it. And I think I did that. I think I had, there was one more just here just now, and I flipped past it so quickly, and now I'm trying to find it again, and I can't. Shoot. Where did you go? Okay, it wasn't meant to find that one again. Leave those in my ephemera. That's why base tags are nice when you pre-make them up, because like now I've got all these tags I didn't realize I had. Right? They may not all end up in there. I'm not sure. This light blue might not go as well, but this is nice. This one I love. I fully embellished that one because I was playing around one day. I'm not sure it will go anywhere, but at least I have some things made. And even like a little journal card. And that's so I have some base things done. So that's good. Put them in our box. And I kind of like that there. We just have to figure out what we're going to put on that. We could put a lady. I don't know if she'd work or not. I don't have a lot of fussy cuts in blue. I got to do some cutting out of fussy cuts. I think she might be too small. And the only reason I have these two is because I did a fussy cut. I've got a fussy cut bundle of this type of ladies coming to my store. Probably this week I'll get them in there. I'm just catching up on orders, and I didn't want to take any more orders till I get caught up. See, I have these coming, and they're different assorted colors, and so, oh, I have her too. Let's put her in there. She's great too. Okay, stop now. Stop, 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 Christina. Okay, get back onto it. See, distracted. So I had pulled the blue ones out because that is going to be my ones that I'll keep just in my, for myself, and then I'll print and cut because I can do them on, for myself, I print them on paper, but some people like them on cardstock. I think she might be too small. She doesn't really suit it. Now maybe her. I think she might be too turquoise. Yeah, she's too turquoise. So we have to come up with something. I know I'm keeping that one in there. that one's going in there. And we'll decide later if we're going to fill the other pocket or not. It might be nice. That's too wide. Now her, I just thought she might look really nice in there. But you don't really see her well. That pocket has me hemming and hawing. So we got to figure out what we're going to put on that. That could also be a blue flower, which I don't have any right now. Or a smaller, I really do need to fussy cut. Oh. No. If they were bigger, they might have been perfect. I know what I want. I think I want a lady to go there, but I don't have one that I know of. Let's double check in here. Where would they be? I think this is just book pages. That's just book pages. That's where that music is supposed to be. That one I keep damaging that I don't want to damage. Okay. Trying to get to what other blue? Huh. What I thought I had, I don't have. I want to take that out. I thought I had another page of Pascal's Digital that has another lady on it that I could make a tag out of. But I don't seem to have it. In my head, I thought there was one more. This too. That's too wide. But if we trimmed it, I have to fix that corner because that corner is getting telling you, I'm having a struggle today, guys. Tomorrow we're going to embellish all kinds of tags and maybe journal cards. Now the question is, if I do this, I have that I could put in there, but I'm using too much of that same color, so that'll have to wait. This is going in there. Now, I have this. Gotta check our time, guys. Oh, I forgot to tell Andre. Well, to pick up hamburgers. I can't tell him because my phone is on, but we're almost. It actually shut off at the hour, but I turned it back on, and I will put them two together. So technically, I don't think you see when it shuts off and I restart it. I don't know. I have to watch one of my videos right through. Sometimes I do watch my videos, especially if somebody sees me making something, they say, I want that. Sometimes I'll go back and watch. You did this and I want it. Brenda, Lady Brenda does that quite often. Somebody else does too. Laurel sometimes does. But Laurel, if you're watching this, girl, I have sent you a message twice now. I'm worried about you. I haven't heard from you or seen you. Normally you comment on all videos. I'm worried about you. I mean, she's a good person that buys a lot from me, but that's not the reason I'm missing her. I'm missing her because we usually have a little chat every so often. And she hasn't been on. And I've been worried. So, Laura, if you watch this, make sure you let me know you're okay and the family's okay. Please and thank you. I have another customer. She has an order. And she's done a few pieces here and there. And I'm really good. You pay when you can and then I send it out. That's no biggie for me. But she's been really sick and I've been really worried about her. And I messaged her as well today. I know, just because it was on my mind. Where is she? I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen her online at all. And that's the same with Laurel. I messaged her once. I know she read it. But I worry about people. You know, especially, now my life has been chaos and I haven't been in contact with people really well. I mean, I've been running back and forth between here in Ontario and for funerals and celebrations of life, and I'm exhausted from all that. I'm just ready. I love going home, don't get me wrong, but I'm also ready just to do nothing. Stay home and craft. But now the summer's here as well, so I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. Don't think I want it as long as it is. This is one of Pascal's collage pages, and I like it and I printed it on cardstock, because I'm not doing anything to this. I might put a word in here, but I'm leaving it like this. I might put, I don't know exactly how I'm going to embellish it yet. Something will come to me. Sometimes I make the tags and the embellishments don't thing, or when I go searching for things, something will, oh, that'll be perfect on such and such. So sometimes I do that quite often. So sometimes I'll make the tag shape up and then I put it in the pocket, and then when I have to go, and I'll just pull out all the embellishments, because sometimes it's hard to do it all in one step. Sometimes that's why it's nice. I know a lot of the ladies will go ahead and they'll do all their ephemera first, right? And then they'll go and put in all their pockets and their tucks and all that stuff. And then they go and take all that ephemera they made and then they fill it. And I understand that now. Sometimes it's hard to work from page to page. So tomorrow what we might do is just make a bunch of blue ephemera. What do I do with this? This will become, if I need a cluster somewhere. Oh, I didn't trim that well. Then I'll do that. I won't stay on long because Andre will probably message me back. But I think I almost after dinner want to turn on and do a live and work on this. But I have Brenda's order, and I'm a little late getting it out. I got almost all of it ready to, one good part of it going in the mail tonight. No, I can't do a live because after dinner I've got to go do some mailing. So I can't do a live unless I do it after Jacob goes to sleep. But I want to finish up my orders. So I promise I will do a live with this journal. Do I want a corner around it? Sometimes I leave them square. Sometimes I'll just take a little nib off, which is what I think I'll do here. Because this is perfectly fine as it is. And I think sometimes not that over embellishing is wrong, because sometimes I love over embellishing. Especially when you're doing a real pink, like shabby chic laces and flowers and trim are perfect for that type of journal. And I do those. Sorry guys, here comes that cough again. Let's go ahead and ink it up, and then that's one job done. Right? I told you we were going to work hard to get more done. I just inked that, Christina. Use your brain. Oh, and I still didn't tell you all about my weekend. Friday, I keep stopping at Friday and then getting sidetracked, huh? That's my brain and that's my life. That's how I think. And then yesterday we decided to go to Huxbury, which is about 45 minutes away. There's a park that Jacob loves called Sash's Park. He loves that park, and it's got a great water park in it. And it's got a place. So we packed a picnic lunch and his bathing suit, and we went on our way. There we go. So those are the things I'm going to put in. They have to be embellished. They have to be, but at least I know what's in there. Right, guys? That's a step. And I really think I want a journal card in here. But I really want her to show more. So she'll probably end up in a nice, like, shallow pocket that I have somewhere. Sometimes I don't think I have in this one folded over pockets. Sometimes I have a little flip and I'll just tuck things in. Or I might do her and paper clip her. She might look, where was I going to paper clip that envelope? Do you remember, guys? And did I leave it paper clipped in there? Because what you can also do, and I think I will do that, she might end up paper clipped behind that. We'll put her up a little bit or something. We might. I'm going to make a little journal card to go in here. But we don't have time today, so we have to come back to that. So tomorrow we might we'll most likely turn this on and do a blue ephemera day. And I'll just make all kinds of blue ephemera. And then, because we got to add, I got lots of flips and flops because this journal is supposed to be a lot of flipping, flopping, and all that wonderful stuff. She's going to get really bulky, guys, because look, that's only one signature. We're not even completed. We've got 3 other signatures in there. So that's why I said I've got to just work on her. All right. Thank you for joining me today, guys, and my wobbly brain that's wobbling everywhere. That's the way I think. That's how I work sometimes. It's terrible. So have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow. And once again, guys, if you're not a subscriber, would love you to subscribe and follow me, like and comment on the videos. That would really help me out a lot. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Love you all.